Sweet.
Screen advanced. Boop, boop. Minimize.
And there we are. Perfect.
Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I walked. Oh my goodness! I put it over there. I'm trying out a brand new product today. One that I'm hoping can be a game changer. My favorite white paint is this Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic Titanium White. This is really, really good stuff. But I bought the Liquitex Professional Black paint and I didn't like it at all. And so I'm trying out, I got the, really, I just went and I overspent and I got the best possible product I could get. Here, let me show the camera. Lucky Bat, awa. Calzero, hello all. Ready up to Bear Wog. Tika City Prince, hello everyone. Good evening. Does everybody see what I got?
Ah! Amazing. And that's our new sponsor, right?
Yeah.
Apple Barrel?
I figured for 80 cents, it couldn't hurt to try.
I don't know if we can afford 80 cents. That might break the bank. You put that on the EOB credit card?
Mm-hmm. Joshua Wirtz, it actually works. Hack 'em slash. Lol, overspent. Yeah, right.
And you're switching all of your paints to Apple Barrel,
Yes.
correct? That's a good idea. And would you instruct other people to do the same thing?
Absolutely. Especially without having used it yet. I think just go for it.
And probably just throw out your other paints. You know, what's the point in having so much paint?
XYT, I was actually just about to ask, why do we use such expensive acrylics? And it definitely depends. You want something that is very, very pigment dense and has lots and lots of good quality binders to help the paint be really, really sticky, which is something that's all over the paints. Really, with all paints, is some paints have really, really good coverage. Some paints are very, very see-through. Some paints really do a good job of like sticking, while some paints you paint a line of that paint and then your next brush stroke just kind of wipes it away.
Right. Sometimes Army Painter.
Sometimes Army Painter. Take us to your prints. We'll have some paints that are over 35 years old and still use them. Yeah.
And they have that great lead taste.
Mm-hmm. That lead taste we all know and love.
Mm-hmm. You radioactive bear? This is a question that we're all dying to know. Jay, what is your favorite orc clan?
I like the ones with the green skin.
Oh, I've heard of those.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, no, I only use Tester's enamel thinned with water. Frozen Throg, my Army Painter Ultramarine Blue is the worst paint I have ever put on a model. It must have been a bad bottle because, oh god. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little
I don't
hard.
like their green.
Yeah, their
sucks.
green is really bad.
I also had I think I have a lot of really old Vallejo paints,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not really happy with the green Vallejo paints either.
Yeah.
They're a little icky. I haven't had the same problem with the Games Workshop ones, I feel like. I only have one Games Workshop one. And I
That's
used
the
it
shillin' you talking.
Yes, exactly. And I used it up on the terrain. Dawn of War terrain. Simdasloth, you cowards, I only paint with watered down berry juice.
Exactly.
Alex YT, so who's the one who keeps EOB running like a Swiss watch? Because it's very impressive. Lucky Bat.
Yes.
Lucky Bat whips us into, making sure that everything gets done.
Yeah, when we're doing a good job and when we're not.
Yeah, exactly. Well, two different styles of whips, of course.
Yeah. Right now I'm not painting with any of this new paint I just showed off. I'm painting with good old-fashioned Vallejo Ghost Gray. It's a little bit of a blue tint, light gray, and it has really, really good coverage. I'm just base coating the areas I'm going to do some fun freehanding on. My strange brain. I paint with mustard, ketchup, and mayo.
Well, you would like a last stream with the relish talk.
Radioactive Bear. Hey Jay, could you do a painting video on a Gorkanaut or Morkanauts? That sounds like more up Nick's alley. It's because he's all about that mechanized orc.
That's true. No, I will not. Well, maybe a Stampa. I mean, we have Stampa money. But you never know what a Stampa is going to inspire. We're gonna have to buy. We should buy that Stampa as quickly as possible before they increase the price by $200 or whatever they're gonna do.
That's true. Well, we'll buy it early in the year to limit our tax burden.
Well, of course. Oh yes. Are you well? To say that means that you're assuming that we're going to make more money next year. I think we're going to make less money.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not making any more YouTube videos after this year. That's what we're doing. Big announcement. Brett, sup? Hanging out until I have to hop on a super late meeting for work. Woo! Sphere, I just finished my Black Templar Heavy Intercessors.
Ooh, sweet. I'm sure I'll pick up some Heavy Intercessors one day because they are sweet. I do like their heavy Gravis armor.
Frozen Throg, can you put the models as a business expense yet? Yes, we've been doing that all year. Although, we don't really buy a lot of models because Jay has too many.
Yes!
Like, it's probably pretty much, besides Dominion and Octeris, it's probably mostly, like, retro models.
Kunis Stanger 330. Skaven Army Speed paint when? Tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow. I've been working on it all month.
Ooh, this is a good question. Habes. Hey guys, where are those plants on the base from? Sorry if you already answered it.
They are from a wonderful company called Epic Basing. They have a wonderful range of basing bits that you can apply to your minis, and they offer them as STLs that you can purchase and download, or as physical prints that you can purchase from them on their web store. Super, super cool stuff. And if you want to know even more about them, you should watch last Wednesday's video.
Yeah, mini painting is not hard, you guys.
Yeah.
And if you just want to, if you want to buy something, you should use this link that I just linked. Because that's a discount. You get a 10% discount.
Yeah, and tell them we sent you. I know they already see the discount, but tell them anyway.
Yep. And say, like, damn, you should work with them all the time. You should sponsor every single video.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
I hope they become our Squarespace. Also, I hope Squarespace becomes our Squarespace.
Yeah, I hope we can, I hope we can, at some point, I hope most of the video is just ads.
Yes.
Benjamin Reynolds. Also, since no one has mentioned it yet, I'm gonna do it. Have y'all seen the Space Marine 2 video, and did you love it?
I saw it. It looks really cool.
Wow, I didn't know that there was gonna be a Space Marine 2. That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did know, I'd probably get hyped.
Yeah. I'd get hyped too.
Senator votes, Haves is an undercover epic basing employee. That would be hilarious.
It would be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've done that before, kind of. Like, remember there was that guy that posted, he posted some of our Necron terrain on Facebook, and you replied to his post, and you're like, oh, where'd you get that from? And you like linked the video and stuff, which was hilarious. So you never know. Cyrano, for a Christmas video, it would be cool to see a video on how to paint each faction's infantry units, but probably not enough time left. And that's a lot of work.
As a Christmas video? Or like a video that comes out on Christmas? Because it doesn't feel very Christmassy.
I wonder if there would be anything to. I painted, and I mean this would be a nightmare and horrible. I painted every single infantry that Games Workshop has for 40k. This is how you do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no. Why not? Yep. And I mean, to the asking about if there's not enough time left. Nope, there's not enough time.
No,
we're planned out to the 3rd week of January. We know exactly what we're doing.
On Trapped Under Plastic, Ninjan was talking about how his difficulties in dealing with sponsorships, but he said he's set up until March.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I'm like, that's so good. Cameron, I have brought a Death Guard combat patrol. Sweet. Radioactive Bear. Hey Jay, do you think that Games Workshop is ever going to give us a War Boss Grim Skull model from Space Marine? Probably not.
No. They seem to not do anything with their games coming into their video games coming into the real game. Or anything. I mean, they could have made all that Dawn of War terrain. People would have bought it. Would have been a hot seller. Sphere, EOB has such a nice community. I agree. Except for Lucky Bat. Lucky Bat's really mean. Rowdy Zek. Battle reports upcoming. Will they be kill team or ninth?
Kill team.
Kill team. There's no more information on that subject.
Alternative Oats. I was reading a book that mentioned a warp boss. Would love to see that get a model. Would that be an orc model or a chaos model?
Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe
Hack'em Slash. Jay, was that the apple barrel black you just used on the muzzle? Yes, I'm trying it out. Good old fashioned apple barrel multi-surface, indoor-outdoor, 21985E black. And it's okay. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's not covering in one coat, but it seems like 2 coats will pretty much get you there. And that's, that's just paints in general.
Right, and, obviously you don't want to shit on our newest sponsor, Apple Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So. Do you think that they made all of the paint, like, at once, and then it just sits on shelves forever?
I think so. Yeah, they just have tanker trucks sitting outside, just completely full of paint, and they squeeze some out every time they are getting low.
Who do you think works at Apple Barrel? Do you think it's one person?
Yeah.
Who does everything?
Kunigistinger30. Have you guys ever considered trying to copy art styles from famous Games Workshop artwork onto models? I've been analyzing a lot of Karl Kapinski's oil work and have been dying to transfer that style to plastics. Yeah, that would be incredibly cool and incredibly difficult.
Yeah. I agree with that last statement in particular.
I have been wanting to do a video on Blanchitsu, but it's hard. I gotta do some tests.
Wait a second, you don't just wing everything? Weird, I don't understand.
Yeah, believe it or not. I see. Yo, what do you guys think of the new Darkstrider model? I was a little disappointed when I first saw it, because I thought it was going to be like a cool Tau wearing like a trench coat, because the silhouette looked so big. But then it turns out it's a kind of normal looking Tau Pathfinder standing next to a piece of wall. But it's a really, really good looking like Tau Pathfinder guy. So
And wall.
And wall.
Don't forget about that wall.
So it's neat. And I like his little tiny cutesy drones. PJ McMurray, I finally finished painting, refurbishing, and rebasing an entire guard platoon. Neat. Alex YT, do you think oil paint would be good for Legion stormtroopers? I don't know. Black oil washes are tricky. I think they're not the world's most fun thing to paint. I've painted a bunch of stormtroopers for Legion, but they paint up pretty quickly, and I haven't struggled too much with them.
And who's the guy that paints the stuff on YouTube?
Sarastro.
Maybe look up that. See how he does it.
It's kind of interesting because I think he has like almost 100 models in that series, because he also used to do Star Wars Imperial Assault, which was kind of the Legion before Legion. So he has stuff that's like aimed at super beginners and like Golden Demon winning paint jobs for Star Wars. It's kind of neat. Wow, why did I make the checker so small?
they're pretty they're pretty small.
You know what though? It's working. It's working really well. Really, I mean, I think this is so far my favorite black I've used. It's
out of every black you've ever used.
The P3 black was pretty good. Actually, Army Painter black is really good. It's really good. But honestly, I don't think this is really that much worse. It's a little glossy. The bottle says that it should have a satin finish, which is kind of okay for black, because black, everything kind of goes out the window. Because if you have a super matte black, that means it's going to look really gray. Whereas having just a little bit of glossiness to your black means that it's going to look a lot blacker.
Right. Read. Jay, what am I getting on my business calc exam tomorrow?
You're gonna get a 75. You're gonna do okay.
Yeah, so probably get studying. Or if you know too much, stop.
Yeah.
So you can get that nice sweet spot.
When I was in school, I never once checked my grades, and I always just tried.
Yep. And they just mailed you a degree, and you're like, oh, I guess that's yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Königstiger 30. Here's a funding for that Blanchitsu idea. Should pay for some streaking grime.
There you go.
TK Studio Prince, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that Remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel. Kyle Seeley, Sarastro's videos are so good. I'm following his journey in Middle-earth painting guides right now. Ooh, cool. Yeah, he gives me a by-painted vibes, where you really just see the process. Although, honestly, to this day, I don't think anyone has ever done as good a job as by-painted. He would show you every single step, from like gluing things to paper clips for sub-assemblies, to gluing together the model, to mixing paint mediums in a little cup. Like, everything was shown off, and in perfect HD. It was amazing. And then one day he sold all his models and dropped off the face of the earth.
You know for a fact he sold them?
I guess I don't know he sold them. I know they were for sale on eBay.
Ah. Read, we will take that. Uh-oh, so that you think that you're gonna do a lot worse.
Hunter Joyce, Jay, I was considering making my first Space Marine. I would paint Black Templars, but after learning it's hard to make black, I reconsidered and chose Pre-Heresy Death Guard. Ah, neat. Wait, Pre-Heresy Death Guard. Does that mean you're going with white? Because I think you might run into a similar problem of white armor being hard to paint.
Ruh-roh.
Christiana Riza, I lost the ability to dislike today. They got me.
Yeah, it's not... I mean, obviously you can still dislike. It's just not as satisfying because the number doesn't go up.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as spicy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really felt like you were doing something. Agent Liam was pointing out the Chrome extension to fix it. That is true. You can get a Chrome extension. It probably, mines your data, but it also allows you to see dislikes again. I wonder when they stop that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, sports ball.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Sim the Sloth. Jay, quick. I need your help. I'm failing 9th grade art.
Oh no, art harder.
Art harder. Cyrano, any free hand idea recommendations for Imperial Knights?
I don't know. Like, I guess the Imperial Aquila?
Maybe like a Space Marine covering its junk,
Yeah.
or like a naked one, you know, kind of sexy, like a pinup kind of a thing. That could be kind of fun. I love it. I love seeing the people do pinups on their tanks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Man, how do the heavy metal team do this to orcs on the reg? This is a lot of work.
They got paid a lot of money.
That's true.
Some money to do it.
That is very true.
Probably an okay amount.
I guess it's
very medium.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't taken that long.
Alex YT, any Ironhall Grey equivalent recommendations? I only have access to Vallejo and Games Workshop.
I don't know, but there's charts.
Yeah, I was about to say there's charts floating around that show about what is equivalent.
I think Ironhall Grey is a pretty just standard issue, like meaty or like mid-tone gray.
Isn't the Escher not something Games Workshop ES something gray?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Gray.
Man, I hope the Shooter Boy really performs in game.
Everyone knows it but me. Ashen Gray.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, you had some of the major sounds.
Yeah, and really, isn't that all you need? XYT, the charts led me to Vallejo's Steel Gray, which is way too blue. Put an orange.
Yeah. Captain Howdy 91, they pay an exposure. Well, they don't pay well because I've never ever heard of a of one of the artists, one of the heavy metal artists.
That'd be pretty rough. Hunter Joyce, Jay, I don't know why I'm attracted to Space Marine chapters that are hard to paint, like Lamenters and Black Templars.
Because they're the coolest.
Josh Welch, saved a friend from the horrors of White Scar the other day. Felt good.
Nice.
Like the paint, White Scar paint.
Boom.
Don't call me Shirley. Hey Jay, I want to base my model in Relish. Should I put it in the oven or what? And what glue?
Yeah, you definitely probably don't want to put it in the oven. Like Relish, you want to keep it in the fridge.
Right. Yeah. What I do for my Relish bases is like silly string. I take that and I squirt that on the base first, and then I put the Relish on, and then I just cover the whole thing in hot glue, and then that works pretty well.
Boy, you don't see much silly string these days.
No, it kills animals or something, I bet.
Ah.
I don't actually know. I don't know what it is, but it could also be because we're adults now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not hanging around with people who would be into silly string.
Mm. I don't know. You don't see the crowds over at the local GW.
No, because all their money is tied up in models.
Yeah, that's true. Brody36, who is your favorite Warhammer lore channel and why is it Arch? I really like Voldemort's Guide to 40k. I really like Adeptus Ridiculous, and I like Luton09. Arch sucks.
All right, clip that.
Mm-hmm.
Hack'em slash. Silly string is very flammable.
Oh, fun.
Lucas Taylor, hey Jay and Nick, just picked up a box of knobs. Gonna do a bit of magnetization on them because I'm a masochist. Yeah, it sucks. Don't do that. I went down that road, and then I just glued the arms to it.
With the magnets in there?
Like, yep.
That's awesome.
I can't. Why?
Yeah.
What's the point? I'm not gonna be able to get them out.
Yeah. The knobs, they're kind of one of those units that kind of has too many options. They got the kill saws, the big choppas, the regular choppas, the power claws.
Yeah. I know for a fact I will not be playing in tournaments, so I figure that I'll kind of do what I did with mine is I just glued a bunch of different options, and then I'll just say what they are, and I'm sure Jay will be fine with it.
Nope.
And if Jay won't be fine with it, then I won't play with Jay.
Oh no.
So there you go.
All right, well, looks like the battle reports be even more delayed.
But I do think I have a good amount of every option. And I don't think I would take, I don't know how many I have, 15, 20 of them? I don't think I would ever take that many. And, well, you know, in a small game. Linku11, Jay, I'm failing my language arts class. I need help quick.
What's language art?
Language arts is, you know, it's like a English class, essentially. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But that's like, it's English class, but for like, you know, people in like middle school.
Ah. I don't know. Read To Kill a Mockingbird.
At least that's what we called it. Yeah, there you go.
Koenig Stinger 30. What do you think was the golden age of Warhammer? 2003 to 2006 for me. I think it's probably right now. Like now is when the models look the best. I think there's a very special time for me was, I guess, 6th edition, even though 6th edition was a nightmare, because that's when I got started. And I think the 8th edition index, like early 8th edition, early 8th edition was pretty awesome. But I don't know. I mean, the models are so cool right now. Kill Team 21 rocks. Age of Sigmar is really fun. Warcry looks neat. Aeronautica, Adeptus Titanicus.
Yeah, could you just stop shelling just for 1 second, please, on one of these streams? It's a little much.
Jennifer Perryman,
I do agree.
can we get a sneak?
I I do agree with the indexes. That was very nice.
Yeah, it was.
It is also nice. Like the compendium for Kill Team is very nice. If it wasn't $50,
Yeah.
which it's basically, maybe it isn't if you look at other places. But I do like. It's nice to have everything in one book.
Or in 4 books. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? Can you imagine all of 40k being in 4 books? I guess 5 because of the big rule book.
Yeah.
The BRB. Eric Iverson, love the candy cane stripes. Hell yeah! This guy's very festive. His nickname's gonna be Santa. Jennifer Perryman, can we get a sneak peek at tomorrow's video? Well, I have it on good authority that it'll be released at, what would you say, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, I would say about 5 a.m.
And it'll probably feature some Kill Team content.
I mean, I would say that if you watch Monday's video, you pretty much 100% know exactly what Wednesday's video is going to be.
You never know. We could throw him some curveballs.
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just throw in a Models of Memories in the middle of the week. Cyrano, could we get a pinup tutorial from you? I'd like to know how to put a sexy Rogel Dorn on a Land Raider.
Absolutely. I think that it's been an idea forever to do that on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm. Well, originally that idea was doing it on OnlyFans.
Ah, yes.
Those are also on the OnlyFans, all the burps. We do have an OnlyFans. There's nothing on it, but we do have one. I had to show my ID and everything in order to get it. They make you take a photo holding your ID with you in it. It's kind of a weird thing.
What is my crunchiest paintbrush? Amazingly, it's not this Games Workshop one. This one will probably do it.
Prime Night 427. Why do you guys burp so much? Because we're dying. We're gonna die.
Yeah, there's
soon.
something wrong with us.
Yeah, we're gonna die. It's a sign, I think. Ooh, I mean, the questions today. Wes Montgomery, where did you get those awesome little plants?
Well, they're from an awesome little company called Epic Basing.
Exactly. If you want more information, they were on last Wednesday's video. Mini painting is not hard, you guys. And if you use this link, you can you get 10% off your order on Epic Basing. Prime Night 427. If you die, your channel is mine. No, it's Lucky Bats. Lucky Bat will continue doing everything.
Yeah. Jason M. The golden age of Warhammer is now. Back then, there was no content, not many people playing. If you spoke of it, you declared celibacy.
Well, that's happening now too, but yeah.
Prime Night 427. Any tips on getting your soldiers into melee combat and kill team? You get to charge 10 inches. Most models, though, have to be 8 inches?
Yeah, because it's 6 inches plus.
Oh yeah, 6 plus.
It's yeah.
Yeah, it's like your normal. Yeah, it's 8 inches. 8
3
inches.
circle.
3 circle plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is square? I don't know. But yeah.
It would be 4 circle.
And by the way, it sounds kind of like Jay was cheating this whole time because apparently you've been moving 10 inches.
Well, I do with my crude hounds.
That is true.
Because they do. They're the only thing in the game that has 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Wait, does fleet allow you to get a free dash? No, a free dash in a normal move. They can't get it in a charge.
And I think we're going too advanced on this. I mean, the big thing, it might be your terrain. You might not have enough terrain because you should be able to hide around stuff.
Yeah.
That's constantly what I'm doing.
You should be able to hide most of the time, really, if you want to.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't play with enough terrain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want obscuring and obscuring terrain. There's no such thing as line of sight blocking. I guess line of sight blocking is the line of sight rules, which is usually obscuring terrain. But yeah, you should have plenty of terrain to keep your guys hidden, plenty of opportunities to hop on vantage points, a little bit of light cover. It also is probably not a bad idea to have a little bit of shooting available on your team because it's great to soften up your target. Because you always want that first punch to kill something.
Yes, that is a good strategy. I like to do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because it can be kind of rough. Because again, people can fight you back. So it could be kind of rough if they're, if you're at 100% and they're at 100%. Like you can whittle down just a little bit. If you can get them down to that 7, that 5, you have a much bigger chance of killing them in combat.
Mm-hmm. You'd think an orc will stomp a guardsman in combat, and they will, but they're probably going to get a 2 or 3 damage done to them from the guardsman punching before it dies.
Link 11. I had to write a letter for my language arts class. I made is a EOB fan mail. Do you have an email I can send it to? Yes, you can send it to EonsOfBattle@gmail.com. Nice and simple.
Yeah, and this is for your class, so we should tear it to shreds grammatically.
Yeah, that's true. Do we get to grade you on it? Because that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, can we have your teacher's email?
Link 11 on it. Perfect.
Jam Styles, the golden age of Warhammer is whenever you first started.
Is this true? Is any update on Jay's Tyranid kill team?
Yeah! It's currently non-existent.
Woo!
But it's coming. I just have to figure out what I want and then buy it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So I'm a couple of steps before step 1.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua,
do you think you're gonna go Gene Stealer and Tyranid Warrior?
I might go Gaunts and Warriors just because I have some.
That makes sense.
Although Tyranids, I have Gene Stealers too. So maybe I'll just have a little of everything. But definitely warriors. Holy cow, do warriors seem scary.
I think demons sound like a lot of fun.
Demons do seem like fun.
And expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta buy 2 boxes of stuff.
Yeah, you need 2 boxes.
And the on the Games Workshop website, they have a kill team section where they have like a section where they have all the compendium stuff, like all the things you can take, and they're missing a lot of it. They're missing tons of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like they're missing Chaos Space Marines, just that whole thing.
Did they have all the demons on there?
No, they are missing blue horrors, which I kind of get because they're weird.
They are weird, but you can still take them. Yeah,
but they're missing those.
I think, when I was researching the video, are pink horrors and blue horrors both called horrors?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're called 2 different things. Like, I think it's...
When I type in horrors, I get Horrors of Tzeentch with the blue and the brimstones, and Horrors of Tzeentch that are the pink horrors.
Ooh, maybe that's a problem.
I wonder what the box says.
Oops, I spelled horrors wrong. Whores.
Okay, so yeah, on the website it's wrong. On the website they both say horrors. I guess the website's right because they are horrors, but on the box it says pink horrors, and I bet if I hop on over to the blue horrors, it'll say blue horrors and brimstone horrors.
Oh, it doesn't. They're just both Horrors of Tzeentch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the box is right. The website is confusing.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. And why wouldn't you name it what the box says?
Yeah. I'm sure that was the plan.
Because it's hilarious, because it's Demons of Tzeentch, Pink Horrors, and then it's Horrors of Tzeentch is the title on the website. And it's the same, it's, Demons of Tzeentch, Blue Horrors, and then on the website it's Horrors of Tzeentch. Like, it doesn't match even a little bit.
I'm sure they did their best.
No, they didn't. Oh, I saw something weird the other day. I went to, let's see if it's like that still. I went to Xenos, I went to Orcs, and then I went to View All, because they show you 3 things, and then you have to hit View All.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at Orc Boys. Oh, it's different now. So when I scroll down to Orc Boys, it didn't say add to cart. It said like view all options.
Huh.
And I thought that was kind of weird. Because then I clicked on that, and then it just added to cart. Because I was wondering, I'm like, oh, are they, like view all options, is that like, they have the old ones and the new ones now? But it was nothing. But they changed it. Now it just says add to cart.
Mm.
Very weird.
Jimbo Lloyd. Played my first game of Age of Sigmar in the weekend. It was really fun. That double turn is savage. Yeah. TK Studio Prince, remember folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit that subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
Woo! Jason M. Oh, horrors! I was Googling something else.
Wes Montgomery, love you bros. Have a good night. Good night.
Woo! I'm gonna have a bad night just because of you. I'm gonna make my night my night worse. In spite. George Gujardo. Pink horrors in your area want to chat. Click here.
Yeah.
What a world we live in. Love a good demon.
Mm-hmm.
If you play demons in 40k, do you go to hell?
Yes.
Ah. There you go.
Yeah. Love a good free handing on some orcs.
Mm-hmm. Makes them spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Prom night 427. Damn, I'm gonna go to hell then. Oh yeah. Jeez, I didn't even do what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to check to see what the prices were. Were they $45 a box?
For orcs?
For the Zinch, for the pink horrors and blue horrors?
I don't know. Probably
I think
40
that's how
bucks.
much I think they $45. I think. Yeah, it's really
Well, it's 15% off of 40.
Let's see. Okay, it's 38.
38.
So actually, you're right. Interesting. What do you get in the Demon's starter box?
I think you get a weird assortment of everything.
Do you get pink horrors and blue horrors?
I don't know.
No. Interesting. Yeah, and the Zinch start collecting, you don't get the blue horrors.
Are there different start collectings?
There's a Zinch one, there is a Slanesh one, there is a Corn one, and I don't know if it's alphabetical or by any. It's not, I'm sure. I don't know if there's a... I don't see a Nurgle one.
I think because the Nurgle, I think, just got a patrol detachment. Or whatever the AOS version of a patrol detachment is.
Then it has that.
Mm-hmm.
I like Zinch.
Me too. Although I think I'd be tempted also by a 50-50 split between Khorne and Demonettes. Or I guess Bloodletters and Demonettes. Mm-hmm. They seem really fun. Because the Khorne demons have the ability to really, really, really hit hard on 6s, and the Slanesh get to reroll all misses.
Mm-hmm.
And the horrors are just weird. They get to shoot, they get a decent shooty weapon. And of course, they have the amazing ability for 2 command points, which almost nothing costs 2 command points. I can't think of another thing that costs 2 command points. When a pink horror dies, you get to put down 2 blue horrors.
Oh, you're just banking all of those command points.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there was a mission that we played where you get a command point or you get command points.
Yeah.
God, that'd be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. That would be so much fun. Yeah, I guess you could only possibly make 3, right? Or you could play it 3 times. Wait.
You'll have a total of 7.
You'll have a total of 7.
Right? Well, wait a second. You'll have a total of 6.
You start with 2, and then you get 1 per turn, so 6.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But they also have some pretty good strats though to buff their weapons, so you'll probably do that once or twice too.
Right. You know, I think it all really depends.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard to say what's good and what's bad because it kind of depends on what you're playing.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know.
What you're playing against.
Yeah. And also just what the mission is, like what's going on.
But I heard the top tournaments, this thing is bad.
Yep.
I almost wish that tournament stats were not so readily available. Because I think it gives people the wrong idea.
It does.
Because especially with 40k, because when people are like, "Oh my gosh, Tower's so good right now," usually what that really means is like all Crisis Suit armies do really well at that particular event in Florida. It doesn't mean that Tau will always beat Necrons or something.
Yeah, exactly. And what I wonder is, do they play the same mission? Does everybody play the same mission?
I think some of them do and some of them don't. I think some of them have like matched play missions where it's always the same.
Well, won't that depend on everything too? Like you at home are going to be playing different missions, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So who cares? But Linku11 says to read the fan mail, and I'm going to read it right now. Dear Eons of Battle, I am writing you to show appreciation for the content you have created for your YouTube channel. Your content has taught me new techniques for mini painting. I was particularly impressed by your basing tutorials and techniques. I am inspired to try this technique on my next miniature project. Please keep up the good work. I look forward to watching more of your videos that you produce.
Yeah.
There you go. And with that, we are shutting down the channel, and we were no longer going to make videos.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness.
So. There you go. It's a very nice letter.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley. Did you guys get a P.O. box? No, not yet. One day, maybe.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that good old tube. Honestly, the tube is almost like too well painted for the rest of the ORK.
Yeah, that is quite a tube. It's tubular.
Mm-hmm. Kinlock Cantrell, do you guys think that the Shadow Throne box is worth it? Is that the Grey Knights box? Or the Grey Knights Genestealer box? I don't know. It is if you want every single thing in there. If you only want a couple of things, probably not.
Which is the basic rule for all boxes that exist.
Yeah.
It is only a deal if you want it all. Or if you're willing to sell it. Part it out and stuff, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. James Moore, what is your orc skin recipe? Looks good. Sounds like you need to watch our video from last week called Mini Painting is Not Hard, you guys.
Yeah, I go
Jay,
step by step.
That. Like exactly what Jay did. Or you can watch all the old streams.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I super like this recipe. I think it's nice and easy. And is my camera a little bit foggy? Haven't really been paying close attention.
But you know what I know? It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah!
It's time to go to bed. To go sleep. In separate places, in separate homes. But yeah. At the same time, though, it's kind of a weird little tradition that we do. But we had a video out on Monday. We have 3 more videos out this week. We have 2 normal videos Wednesday and Friday. And then, of course, we have another video on Saturday. A Patreon exclusive video on Saturday. A community critique episode where our patrons submitted their miniatures, and then we talk about them and rip them apart and say that they're bad, make fun of them, and then they cry, and then we console them, but then we make fun of them again. It's a whole process. So you got to get on the Patreon to really know what that's all about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yep. And on Friday, we have a Patreon-only stream after the normal stream where it gets wet and wild because you can actually call in and chat with us. So that's a lot of fun. So you gotta join the Patreon. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good.